What's going on, guys? Your boy here, TheChrisPhoenix, in my week 2 of the 2014 NFL season. As you can tell, the first week was chaotic, crazy, fun, ridiculous, somewhat for me as a Patriot fan, pathetic. But nonetheless, it was a great, crazy, fun week 1 of the NFL season. So now we move on to week 2. So let's get this started, shall we? We got Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers going on the road to take on the Ray Rice-less Baltimore Ravens. And to me, I just think that the whole Ray Rice thing is going to be a huge distraction for the Ravens. They did not look good against the Bengals to me. I mean, I know they were into the game against the Bengals. I know that. But, I mean, when you have Joe Flacco, who threw the ball, over 60 times? I mean, I know you don't have much of a running game now with Justin Forsett being your starting running back. Oh, good God. But, I know Joe Flacco, for no reason, is one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the National Football League because he's a mediocre quarterback at best to me in the regular season. The playoffs is a different story. In the regular season, he's mediocre. I'm sorry, it's true. But when you throw the ball 60-something times against, oh my God, no. And I know the Bengals' run defense is a brick wall. I know they have great running defense, the Bengals, but you don't need to throw the ball 60 freaking times. And when you're the Steelers, I mean, I know Brian Hoyer and company almost beat you at home, but they still kept it in the game. Again, I think the whole Ray Rice thing is going to get into their heads. I know last year Mike Tomlin almost tripped Jacoby Jones. He got fined $100,000? It was like $100,000, I believe it was, for almost tripping Jacoby Jones. I mean, that was just funny. All right, I don't know why, but I found that might just be my biased hatred to the Baltimore Ravens, but it was just funny. I mean, but anyways, I think the Steelers will win this game. Ravens are in trouble. I think they will be an 0-2 team right now. So. Then you got the Atlanta Falcons going to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals, who I just spoke of. The Falcons, they won the shootout against the Saints at home. Matt Ryan just seems like he's one of those quarterbacks that he just does a lot better at home than he does on the road. I mean, I know I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback on the road, but, his team just seems to do a lot better in that dome. The Bengals, they're 1-0, obviously. They're usually a pretty good home team, so I'm going to go with the Bengals on this one. So. Then you got the Miami Dolphins taking the Buffalo Bills. Now, before I go into this game, I know I got a lot of heat. I got a lot of hate, you could say, about my, Patriots looking absolutely pathetic against the Dolphins. I did say that the Dolphins were good and everything, but, I know they have no Sean Moreno, who's a good running back. Their defense has improved. Brian Hartline can be a good wide receiver. The offensive line seems like they have gotten better for the Miami Dolphins. And I'm still not a huge fan of Ryan Tannehill. I'm sorry, that's just me. But, Mike Wallace can't sneak in there being good. So, and Charles Clay is actually, believe it or not, one of my favorite tight ends in the National Football League. That's even believable. It's true. Charles Clay is one of my favorite tight ends in the National Football League, honest. So, they got something. They might have something going there in Miami, maybe. Maybe. I'm not gonna say for sure because I don't want to be like week 10 and they're like have a horrible record. I'm saying maybe. So for anyone that thought, oh, you're biased, I'm not biased. I said it. The Patriots were pathetic. The Dolphins were the better team. And you know what? They could have something here because they're on the road against the Bills, who, if they could pressure like that against Tom Brady and company, I think they could do that against E.J. Manuel. I mean, I know the Bills shocked the world by beating the Bears, but I don't think they're going to have the same luck here. So I'm going to go with Dolphins. Next, you have the New Orleans Saints going on the road to take on the Cleveland Browns. The Saints, what the hell is wrong with the Saints on the road? They can never win on the road, it seems like. I think this is going to be a lot closer than what people are going to think. But I think the Saints will edge out and win this one. So I'm going to go Drew Brees and company. You got the Dallas Cowboys, who looked absolutely pathetic in the first quarter against the Niners last week against the Tennessee Titans, who, I was an idiot for picking the Chiefs last week. Because I said in my video, I think that the Chiefs were not going to be as good this year as it was last year. Last year was a Cinderella story. This year, it's like back to basics where the Chiefs just suck. Excuse me. And the Titans, as long as they have Jake Locker healthy, I think they'll be okay. So, except for against the Colts, it seems like they always lose against the Colts. But anyways, the Cowboys, their defense is trash. The Titans, they look impressive. Who are the Titans? Then you got the Detroit Lions, who literally just murdered the New York Giants on Monday Night Football, and I loved it every second of it. Taking on the hopefully Cam Newton Carolina Panthers, who started Derek Anderson last week, and they actually looked pretty good with Derek Anderson. That was kind of weird. But anyways, Kelvin Benjamin, he looks like he's a guy that could win Rookie of the Year possibly. I know it's after Week 1. I'm not freaking out. I'm not saying he's going to win it. I'm saying there's a possibility of him winning it. And the Detroit Lions obviously don't look impressive. But then again, facing the New York Giants, who looked absolutely confused and didn't know what the hell they're doing. Can't wait to see Tom Coughlin fired. So anyways, I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers here. Be on the safe side here. I think the defense will outlast. I'm pretty sure the Panthers defense will defend Calvin Johnson better than the New York Giants did when they left him open for like 45 yards on that freaking first touchdown. That was ridiculous. Anyways, New England Patriots at Minnesota Vikings. You already know how I felt with the Patriots. I'm not going to get into that. The Vikings, they look pretty good against the Rams. I mean, I originally, I do the ESPN pick 'em. I'm sure some of you guys have done that before or doing it now. I originally had the Vikings winning. Stupid me. It's like, oh, the Vikings defense sucks. I don't even care if Sean Hill's starting. I'm gonna go with the Rams. Oh god, why did I do that? Anyways, Vikings is impressive. No Sean Moreno could do that against the Patriots on defense. Against the Patriots defense. I'm scared of what Adrian Peterson is gonna do against the team. But the Patriots usually don't lose 2 straight games. They usually don't. And I know this is the past, this is now. I understand that. But God, I feel like I'm going to. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be like a few goals. Going to be probably the difference of this game. That's how close it's going to be. But I'm going to go with the Patriots. That's just me. That's just me. And if the Patriots lose this game, I don't care. We have the Raiders in Week 3. The sky is falling. Okay, just plain and simple. Next game, Arizona Cardinals, who looked pretty good on Monday Night Football. Taking on the New York Giants, who looked absolutely pathetic on Monday Night Football. The Giants, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Their offensive line's a mess. Eli Manning, I don't know if it's psychologically he screwed up. I don't know what the hell. Victor Cruz is trying to do the salsa dance, still, but there's a problem. Eli Manning's not giving him the football. And the defense is trash. The Cardinals' defense is good. Carson Palmer didn't look that great. I don't know what the hell they're doing with Larry Fitzgerald. 1 reception for, what the hell is that? The Chargers didn't defend him all that great, But I know Michael Floyd is the future of the team and whatnot, and he looks good. So I'm going with the Cardinals. It's the Jaguars, who almost beat the Philadelphia Eagles, LOL. Going to Washington on the Redskins, who look pathetic against J.J. Watt and company. And I know, the Texans are defense good and whatnot, but the Redskins just look so bad. They just look horrible. That's like 2000 last season all over again. The Jaguars, they have looked impressive. Still waiting for Blake Bortles to start. Come on now. Hopefully Cecil Shorts will start for the Jaguars because he's their main offensive weapon, really, at least for wide receiver wise. But I'm gonna go with the Redskins. They don't win this. Oh my God, it's last year all over again, literally. Then you got the St. Louis Rams, who are without Chris Long for about, I believe, 2 months now. Sean Hill is banged up. They just look bad. They look inexperienced. And, of course, they're the youngest team in the National Football League, but still. Going on the road, taking on a team like Buccaneers, who surprisingly looked fairly well against the Panthers. I don't know what's the status of Doug Martin. Last time I checked, he was questionable. He's a big part of the offense. Doug Martin and company. Josh McCown did not even look that good last week. No, he did not look good. I don't know if the Panthers defense, the Rams defense is supposed to be better. But I do think the Buccaneers will sneak in this one at home, and the Bucks will win. In this next game, I could see this happening, but I'm going to be on the safe side. The classic saying, "Better safe than sorry." I'm just saying, if the Chargers upset the Seahawks, I will not, keyword, not be surprised, because the Chargers always seem like they lose, a game against a team that they had it in their pockets, they had it in their hands, their grasp, the grip, and they just let it go. And the very next week, they beat one of the best teams in the National Football League, and everyone's like, huh? So I just think there's a good chance of the Chargers winning this game. But again, to be on the safe side, I'm going to go with the Seahawks beating the Chargers and San Diego. Go Chargers, go. So then you got the Kansas City Chiefs against the Broncos. Do I need to say more about this? The Chiefs, no, they're not the same team they were last year. Broncos, they're a machine. Denver. The New York Football Jets, who actually looked impressed against the Raiders. Look at the classic Jets of old, the running gun defense, taking on the Packers and Lambeau, who by this time they'll have 10 days to prepare for this game at Lambeau. Lambeau's a hard place to play when you're the away team. Packers, to me, overall, the better team. I'm going to go with the Packers. Then you got the Houston Texans on the road, take on the Oakland Raiders. Derek Carr did not look bad in his first start, but I think he may struggle and probably will struggle against the Texan defense. Houston. Chicago, then you got the Sunday football against the Chicago Bears. The Bears going on the 49ers. The Bears choked against the Bills. The 49ers, they almost choked themselves against the Cowboys. But, all the intentions are going to be the new Levi Stadium and whatnot. And, it should be an interesting one. But I'm going to go with the Niners, Kaepernick and company. Last Monday Night Football game, Nick Foles. The Philadelphia Eagles almost lost to the Jaguars. LOL. Taking on the rah caveman Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. This is going to be one of those games, classic Andrew Luck game. You guys know what it is. 3 quarters, the Colts are down. 4th quarter comes around. Andrew Luck comes back and wins the football game. Probably the Colts probably down by like 10 points and then end up winning the game. So that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope week 2 almost as good as week 1. Should be a fun season. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.